Hey lovelies, how's it going? Hope all is well. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you guys about what went down last night at the 2019 MTV Movie and TV Awards. If you guys haven't found out or you didn't hear about it yet, last night they had a category called Reality Royalty. And in that category there were nominees such as The Bachelor, Vanderpump Rules, Jersey Shore, The Challenge, and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Everything went left when, surprisingly, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta won the award. Even they were shocked. But the look on the people's faces and the crowds and the reaction of a lot of the different cast members on the other show made MTV upset and a lot of viewers and supporters upset. Let's check it out. You will see people from the Jersey Shore and you will see RuPaul's Drag Race cast members all look upset and confused.
Okay, none of us, we thought we wasn't going to win, so we was like, you know what, let's just stop the embarrassment. As soon as they say our name, we're going to...
What's wrong with Carly? Let me get some. That drink on.
Drop some Jamaican accent in the thing. Vice official queen of dancehall is here.
And look, I was just telling them back over there, I say, look, I think we too ratchet to win no awards. But ratchet pay off sometimes, you feel me?
Yes.
I want to say thank you to Mona, Stephanie, oh my God, everybody at VS. Thank you, Mona. We love you. Everybody who watches, continue to watch Love and Hip Hop.
So after this, a lot of people went onto social media and they shared how they felt about seeing their reality show favorites reaction to Love and Hip Hop winning. As if that wasn't enough, even the Jersey Shore castmates decided to go onto their social media accounts and talk about how they thought that they deserved to win over the Love and Hip Hop cast. So the day already started with them believing as if they were going to win the award already. You know, Snooki took to her social media and said, you know, she hoped that they really win the reality royalty. So then someone wrote Dina and said, keep your chin up, sis. We all know who the real reality royals are. And Dina sent them heart emojis. So then Dina decided to write something else after the comments started to rack up, and she said, no shame, not anything against Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but we are the same cast and we have been around for 10 years and our show shows our entire lives, good and bad. We're just very shocked because we're a family network. So then this is something Angela retweeted and it said, class, class, class. And it's a picture of all of them at the MTV Awards, which was shade. Because then she went back and she said that we were robbed. What a joke. Not only did Angela say that, but then she took to her social media again with a longer post And that post basically said, no matter what, we will always be the top show ever. We don't need any award to know that. Thank you to all the supporters and fans of the Jersey Shore. So then she said, we are the real winners. We don't need an award to know it and feel it. We will always be the true MVPs. So then she said again, it is disgusting and we all know the fans really voted for us. We definitely were robbed. So, you know, her and Dina, which is so wild to me because Dina is not even an original castmate, and Angela was kicked off the show and they act as if they don't even like her. So for them to just keep blabbing about it on and on and on, it was just very weird and disgusting, especially seeing that Angela was yelling what the F during the taping. So this is not the only person that said something. MTV tried to cut this out, but a lot of people told what happened. So one of the guys on the challenge decided to interrupt the speech of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all, it was that messy. And he said that they were the real winners. So the guy name is Johnny Bananas, and according to the Hollywood Report, Blast, People Magazine, I mean everywhere, they said Johnny Bananas decided to jump on the stage to accept the award that he did not receive, and he ranted about how his show was the true winners. So during the taping on Saturday, this was all taped on Saturday, the award of reality royalty was named, and Johnny decided to crash the stage because he was upset that the challenger did not win. So as Love and Hip Hop were giving their speech, he grabbed the mic and he started to rant, and they said this rant went on for 2 minutes, and he was addressing the crowd and he was saying, we finally won after all these years. It's about time MTV finally gives the challenge the recognition it deserves. Then he continued, he said all the other shows that got nominated are essentially paying rent in the genre that they created. They said at one point one of the cast members, and I believe it was Lil Scrappy, they said one of the cast members of Love and Hip Hop started to remove him from the stage after they realized what was going on. And they said it seems as most of the cast and other people didn't even know who Johnny was. So at the end of the Love and Hip Hop speech, you probably won't see it, but MTV, from what sources told The Blast and the Hollywood Report, they said they are so furious at this dude for doing that, and they wanted to edit him out the entire show and not even show him at all during the show. Now, I didn't watch the red carpet to see if he was there, but I did watch the show, and it did not show Johnny going onto the stage, and that's probably why y'all will see that their speech is so choppy, because he did that. So, yeah. It was messy, y'all. And I know some people like, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? You know, it's reality TV. But when you're in those white spaces and you have people doing stuff like that, like, I'm glad people kept their composure, because they did come out and speak, such as Lil Scrappy and Sierra and a lot of the different castmates, to tell, you know, how they felt about all of this stuff. And it was just it was sad. Even though I'm not a fan of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I don't like how it represents black women, I still felt like that was just sad, because all of these shows showcase the same thing. None of them are no better than the next one. They all messy, they all fight, they all argue about nothing, and they all scripted a little bit. Ain't none of them real, if you ask me. So this is what Scrappy said on his social media. From his perspective and how he said it was at the place, he said it was a lot of people that were looking really mad that Atlanta Ratchets came in their party and they got the W. He said some people were talking crap. He also said that some people weren't even clapping for them. And to sum it all up, he said, you know, they provide the numbers, they put out their dirty laundry, and they put their family on Front Street. He, you know, shouted out everybody else, and all the other castmates, they did say something. But I really wanted to add Lil Scrappy because his was detailed, and he said, like, the people were treating them like trash. So, you know, if y'all don't know about Viacom, people were asking why is it on BET. Like, they own everything these days. Like, they run all this stuff. But it's good that people are seeing the reactions of people, because I know people are like, why are we talking about this? Why does this matter? To see people reaction and to see how things play out is important because you need to see who you support. People are going to get called out for how they really feel behind closed doors because they don't know how to contain themselves in public. All these reality shows are messy. They all fake. They all scripted, if you ask me. There's no reality show that's better than the next one, especially from that category. So let me know your thoughts and your opinions down below. Did you watch the show, and how do you guys feel about the reactions? And did you know about them snatching the mic out of their hands?